Yo, what's good? Today we're going to be watching a video by Tommy NFG, cringiest TikTok communities. Right, so let's get straight to it.
A lot of people have found communities which have made them feel closer to something. Sometimes it's a little niche community, like people who collect every type of cologne and review it. Or sometimes it's one of the biggest communities, like book talk, where middle-aged women are ferociously corny.
I'm looking for a new book boyfriend. Billionaire.
What is...
6'5", brown eyes. Billionaire. 6'5", brown eyes. I'm looking for a new book boyfriend. Billionaire.
TikTok has also been held to some of the cringest communities in the past couple of years on the internet. And one people are talking about now, which is getting worse by the day, is gym talk. Gym talk is self-explanatory. It's TikToks posted by influencers whose
so
content is solely the gym. And for a while, I would...
They always be doing the same type of stuff, like where he feels he starts, where it's just the worst. It's the worst. It's all the same. Copy and paste right back in the...
It wasn't really too big on TikTok, because obviously at the start of TikTok, it got overshadowed by the Charlie D'Amelios and Addison Rays and that era of TikTok. But every year, it's only gotten bigger, with creators streaming now and doing collabs with each other. Also, with the Looksmax community blowing up too, it kind of intertwined with the gym community. Just goes to show us that Clavicular is genuinely unreal in a way that's hard to even explain without sounding insane. But if you've watched him, you get it instantly. There's this overwhelming sense that he's operating on a completely different frequency than everyone else. Every stream feels intentional without ever feeling calculated.
Yeah, that is low-key facts. He just is normal. He's not a regular human. He just goes about and just does stuff. Like, you ever see that penguin clip? I'll put it up on screen somewhere.
Oh, there's actually penguins? Yeah. Right down here. Oh my god. Oh, why don't they go in the water? These goblins. Not bad.
And he's like, not bad, to the penguins. It's hilarious. And by yourself maxing and tiptoe maxing, hilarious. He's not right,
Like, he's just naturally in sync with the moment, the energy, and the people watching.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I say
oh
no,
no,
cheese.
not the cheese incident.
These motherfuckers loaded up with this piece of cheese.
Oh my god.
Two pieces of cheese.
If you couldn't tell, that was a joke, but it's a real comment someone's typed. One of the corniest things people do on gym talk is make edits of themselves. And I'm not talking about your normal run-of-the-mill edit of a before and after transformation of someone flexing, because we all like a good edit every once in a while. The edits on TikTok have gotten to a point where these people think they're filming for a full-on Marvel movie. And it's always filled with some corny-ass quote, like something you'd see on your local Amazon Wolf hoodie. 50% of the time is something about how you'll channel all your pain from the breakup into the weights. 30% of the time it's saying you're lazy and while you're sleeping he's working. And 20% of the time it's some edit saying you're not pushing yourself hard enough.
Oh, that video is the worst. That's so cringe.
Doom shot, motherfucker.
That is not it. What the hell? Like, why is he doing that? Yeah, like, if you're looking to show your progress, do it, but don't, like, there's different ways to do it, like. And most of these guys are on steroids, but just by looking at them, like, look at the sizing. They're 100% on steroids or peptides or whatever they're on. Wish I could get some of that. No, I'm not joking. But, like, yeah, they just overdo it to the point where, like, it's just cringe. And that, like, if you like that stuff, well, whatever, that's your opinion. It's just cringe in my opinion. It's actually so bad. Right back.
If you played that bass near a daycare, you would probably hospitalize all the kids. Like, bro, just lift the dumbbell, gang. It cannot be this deep. The problem with gym talk is people feel they need to stand out the most. There's already a huge problem in the gymfluencer community with people taking gear to level themselves up. Because you'll never look as good as somebody on gear that's showing themselves off on TikTok. Now it's pretty much be the biggest roided up influencer and trend for a year, then fall off. So with that, to do the most post to get views. The cloud chasing got so bad at a point, a couple of years ago, you may remember, but there was this whole epidemic of girls false accusing dudes at the gym. Like, they'd set up their phones and either try to act like some dude was creeping on them, but in reality, they may have—
I was actually scared of this happening to me. Like, every time I saw like a phone or something, I'd be like, is that recording? Am I looking like a weirdo? Not that I would be doing something like that. It's just like, what damn if I get accused?
been waiting for a
I wonder why I
machine
keep
and
on
just
my
wanted to
hand
know
up
how long
because
they
I'm
were
recording
on.
off
Of course,
the
I'm
phone.
not downplaying any woman that actually gets creeped on in the gym, because that does happen. And everyone that goes to the gym
Yeah,
knows that your eye wanders a lot because there's a lot going on. You're looking around to see which benches are open, which machines are open, which areas are open. So if some dude glances at a girl for a second or two, it's not like he's a complete creep and weirdo. But when the camera's out, they'll put in that 2-second glance and have some guy getting his life ruined over it. This probably reached its peak when an actual blind man got kicked out the gym for staring at a woman. Now all these stories completely
There's no
change
way
me
that's
when
real.
I'm at the gym. If I'm on a bench and a girl's in front of me, I either hit the meanest swerve down to stare at my phone, or stare up to the ceiling like I'm looking for heaven. I'm playing it safe. Overall, with the gym talk community,
Yo, like for real, on my phone as well. I'd be like looking like us here. Oh, the ceiling's nice. Like I'd be doing that there. I'd just be like us here, looking about the place. I don't know what to be at. Just staring because I don't want to be called a weirdo.
there still is some good with it. It's gotten a lot more people to get active in the gym, me
Oh,
included,
that
and people can
Damon's gym.
actually give good advice. Of course, when they're not shoving their product down your throat. People also give good recommendations for cutting food or bulking foods that you usually don't hear about. The next community we got is Bike Talk. Just like Gym Talk, is pretty
Oh.
self-explanatory. It's a group of creators that do content.
That Moto Cozy guy, he was the worst. I think he got banned because people started reporting him, like mass reporting, because he was that cringe. Oh, he was actually the worst. That thing, skibbity recycling container or something. I'll put it up on screen here, and yeah, that was the worst. It was so cringe.
On their
Pause.
motorcycles of a bunch of different stuff. You would expect more edits of them on the motorcycles themselves. Maybe a wheelie or some crazy trick they've practiced for years. But it's usually them either dancing to some random song, making thirst trap edits of themselves, or doing some cringy mic'd up content
Oh,
for
there
a
it is
minute
there.
trying to be funny. One weird thing I noticed in all their videos, they always have
No, the one where they put the see, you want to talk about it? Where they put the phone in the like helmet and they play like the anime eyes. That's the worst. And one where like the devil has horns and he wears a suit and tie. Oh,
She said, you think the devil has horns? Well, so did I. But I was wrong, his hair is gone and he wears a suit and tie. He's nice, polite, he'll catch you by surprise.
my days are the worst types of videos. Oh my god.
a helmet on. They can never do a face reveal for some reason. They truly be thinking they got so much aura that it isn't needed. I feel a lot of these dudes definitely buy the bike solely to make these videos on TikTok. Even though the community is cringe, it's grown insanely this past year. You could probably make a pretty penny grifting off this shit, as long as you're shirtless and ripped. There's gonna be some middle-aged woman in the comment section simping for you.
Damn, he is ripped though. When there's no music, it's the worst looking thing ever. Oh, like what are you
The
doing?
Gooner bike talkers have taken over so much it's irritating the other normal bike talkers. Because
Read the
now
bike,
the
bro.
community is purely known as dudes taking off their shirts and making these edits. This type of shit be going ham on Facebook though. The moms truly love it. I don't know what's worse though, the thirst trap ones or the mic'd up ones. The best way I can explain the humor is imagine 2016 Reddit humor plus 2000s Disney's kids show humor, and you've created the funniest bike talker to ever exist.
I'm like the new gen Skibbity toilet. I'm Skibbity recycling. Oh shoot. Oh. I'm so awkward. Unleash my power. The cozy just throw it back.
It 100% makes sense they do this at night. I couldn't imagine the type of stares they'd get doing this in the daytime. Imagine you went to go get some gas and you look to your left and see some dude on a bike shirtless filming and waving his body to the camera. A lot of them also try to claim they have autism and that's why they act like that. How is your content so cringe you can't even take credit for it and have to say it's because you're on the spectrum? And look, maybe I'm just jumping the gun, but I don't think all these dudes suddenly have autism after posting these. All these TikToks run on the same copy and paste type of humor too. It's them in front of their bike or on it, thinking of the newest, funniest 6'7" whatever meme, posting it with a corny caption. The main dude who made these actually had his account banned for a while, probably because so many people reported it and were hate watching. My thing with these bike talkers is why not do some mainstream type content blended in with them? Like they could easily do some vlogs or streaming, then it would all be completely fine. They're all stuck and confined for some reason to either making thirst traps or cringe mic'd up.
Yo, I saw some guy the other day on a bike, guess might be on the but he stole like the dinosaur thing from this petrol station. He like planned out and all, and it was on the news and all this here. It was actually so weird. I'll try to put the video up on the screen, just fast forward or something. But like it was, he stole the dinosaur from like the petrol station, like the Dinoco dinosaur. Dinoco's not real, that's from Cars. Yeah, so I thought I should just mention that right back into
content. And the last one I want to talk about might be the worst one. Fruit Love Island. If you're a person with a non-internet poison brain, actually if you're watching me, let's be real, you probably are, then you may have not heard of Fruit Love Island and are wondering what it is. Fruit Love Island is a show on TikTok and accounts started posting this year, where it's Love Island but replace real humans with AI generated fruits and put them in the same freaky situations. For some AI slob, you would expect people to trash on it and not even watch it as usual. However, the account ended up blowing up and in 9 days it gained 3.1 million followers. When you watch it, it's not like this dude has a specific advanced AI where it's better than other ones. It's no different than the typical AI slop you see from memes. The characters at times are phasing through each other or have multiple eyes and limbs. The story was just too good for people, I guess, that they ignored it. You got people fully tapped into the lore of it that they do episode reviews and give their thoughts on it.
Thank God they sent Benito ass packing, but after watching episode 9, Tarita deserves so much better. First and foremost, why the fuck was Mandela hoping to get coupled up with Coco Nick? The fuck is your problem, bro? Kiwi.
That is just straight slop. Who is that guy? What's his name? Elijah something. Yeah, that is just straight slop. Like, if you're gonna review anything, review something's real, not some AI Love Island. Yo, I'm actually gonna watch Project Hail Mary tomorrow, so I might do a movie review on it. Shout out, I might be out soon.
I've been down for you from the jump, and you still trying to explore your connection with my mans with a sky top. I'm gonna need a female bombshell to come lock down my man Kibilo, because you've been on some straight bullshit.
I'm sorry, who voted Draco? Y'all know good and well he was going to sit up there and cause some trouble.
Yo, you're grown ass.
Now, y'all better not be surprised when he steals Strawberita,
Ah, yes. The world's limited drinkable water supply is getting siphoned by tech oligarchs every day. All while the population suffers and has to pay their bills because we're cockroaches to them. But guys, Jello was betraying Kiwilo after all he did for her.
Oh my god.
How could he? We can't take this anymore. This isn't a small community too, y'all. These reviews and comments get a ton of love.
Yo, because like how do they be like proper reacting like, oh my god, no, he should have picked her. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. Do they be like generally sitting there on the phone doing that? That's such like sad stuff to be at. That's the most, that's like a level below unemployed. Unemployed here being watching AI Fruit Love Island just down here. That's as low as I can put it without going off camera, but it would be a lot lower.
I do believe this is the first step of getting AI slop comfortable with the masses.
Yo,
I wouldn't be
like
surprised if TikTok gave it a little more of an
Labyrinth
algorithm boost than other videos because they want people watching AI. If they can get people slowly used to it, they can pump unlimited content out with paying 99% less of the price. They finally won't have to worry about pesky actors complaining about work conditions and pay. And all this starts trending when the world is in one of its worst global war crises in decades. Coincidence? I think not. I like to think there aren't too many NPCs in the world and people aren't this smooth-brained. Seeing people happily go along with this and learning the full lore is making me think there's more smooth people than I thought. These are old boomers too, which we suspect fall for
kind of intrigued.
This is a majority Gen Z and Gen Alpha watching an actual AI slop show and investing in it. People took it in their own hands though and mass reported it so much it ended up getting banned. Then the creator ended up crashing out saying he wasn't gonna do the show anymore because TikTok kept taking down the videos. He thinks this is somehow a gotcha to the haters. This is literally what people wanted. Like, thank you.
I wonder if he got paid for that. Would he get paid for those videos? Because I know YouTube does a thing where if you're like posting AI slap content, that they don't pay you one bit. Because I remember Quabaclop went on to do like fully AI videos, and imagine he went and done that there, got rid of his entire community just to do AI slap videos, and doesn't even make money off it no more. That'd be insane.
For pulling the trigger yourself. Then he ended up getting unbanned though and managed to still post some vids. But after he came back, Sora AI ended up shutting down, so I'm not sure what he's gonna do. There's always begging on the side of a road with a sign. I see that every day. He definitely felt the walls closing in and the hate getting worse. As of me recording this today, he posted the finale and announced that he's done posting because TikTok removed him from the creator program. I'm so proud of us, man. Like, look what we can do as a generation when we team up on something. Instead of arguing about some bullshit gender wars or politics 24/7, we came together for a good cause. Cue that one pic saying Adolf Hitler did. He definitely set a precedent, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see another AI slop show blow up. After all this, I assume the next account that blows up won't last a week before getting taken down. People who watch this will have to look back in the past of the vids they made blazing it, which is even sadder. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Let me know if y'all want more corny communities. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
Yo, shout out that guy, it was a W video. So yeah, I don't know, like TikTok communities are insane. Yeah, like and subscribe. That's because I will be doing some. I think I'm gonna do one every sub I gain from now until the end of summer is gonna be a push up or sit up. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I might do a poll, but yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Oh, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.